All right, this is the monster for today. It's a 2013 Scion FRS in white. It's got a pearl metallic to it. You can see it's all overcast. Nasty today. It's a Saturday. Yes, I work weekends. The BRZ that I did was just a little bit different. We had some chrome right here. I had the exact same wheels. I had a different bumper. But overall, it's the exact same car. So I'm gonna try to get some of these. There's a small scratch right here, which I don't know if you can see that. Just some random dirtiness, nothing fancy. The plan is to polish and then Opti guard, so I'm going to wash it, get the paint decontaminated, because all of these were made over in Japan and then shipped over here. So I'm going to give it a 2-bucket wash, do some decontamination with the high-tech Magna sponge, and then I'm gonna proceed with the polishing. I haven't decided what I'm gonna use, but most likely I'll just go with the same thing I did with the BRZ, which was HD polish, and we'll go from there. Follow that with the Opti guard. So, I'm gonna get started. Woo, buddy! Scion FRS in progress. So I have washed and decontaminated the paint. I've also taped up the trim areas that I don't want the polish to hit. I'm gonna use my brand new Meguiars G110 V2. And I'm debating what pad I want to use. I'm probably going to go with the Buff and Shine green polishing pad. I'm not sure. I may go with the white. We'll see. Anyway, this thing is nice and glossy at this point. Nice and smooth. Ready to go for polishing. And I just wanted to point out, I foresee these areas right here on these cars being an issue. See how easy that was for me to just pull that piece of trim right out? It's just clipped in right there. And then the same thing at the other side. It's just clipped right in. So on the BRZ that I did, the last car like this, I pulled these off so that they didn't get hit with any type of polish either. And I noticed it when I taped them up. I actually was able to move it, and it kind of buckled on me in the middle. So I'm just gonna pop it out and remove it all together on this one as well. So, well, look at that, it's a dead bug underneath there. But the other cool thing about being able to remove those is that I can get the Opti guard underneath it, because I can also see how when these are painted, I can't imagine that they put a lot of extra paint inside there, and you can see that the clips aren't painted. So I'm going to be able to Opti guard inside there, which is going to be awesome, so that, you know, just an extra barrier against thinning paint because of erosion with the water flowing through there. It will give you more protection against future rust. I anticipate that this is going to be an issue with these vehicles because it's so easily removed, and that they're not secured in the middle. I mean, I don't know. I just see that as being a design flaw. I would have put a few more clips in there, but anyway, so I removed those so that the polish doesn't hit those, and so that I can Opti guard inside to give you just that extra level of protection from the Opti guard. So I'm going to go ahead and get started with the polishing. I'm going to Going to use HD polish. It did a fantastic job last time, and we're going to see how that works out. And you know, as usual, I'm still going to do some test spots on the hood with a couple of different polishes to see what gives me the best look. Unfortunately, you know, you can use general detailing products from any manufacturer, and they're pretty much going to be, you know, they're going to give you a similar outcome. But when it comes to polishes, it's extremely difficult to go with one brand. So, you know, a lot of brands on the market, Meguiars HD, you know, a lot of the bigger names have good polishes, but they all have their place. So I'm going to do some test spots, see what I like the best. On this, I'm not looking for extreme defect removal. It is only a couple of weeks old, but it did have the trip from Japan, and the dealer has had its dirty, nasty paws all over it, so I'm sure that it's got some issues. I found some scratches already in just the prep process. You can see that nasty scratch right there. I got to get rid of that. And a few other random blemishes, but it's white, so it's not going to show up. I think it's pretty cool. I didn't realize what that emblem was when I first saw the car. That's an 86, which is pretty cool. Big shout out to ft86club.com, which is the forum where this gentleman called me from, as well as the BRZ that you saw. So ft86club.com. If you're not a member of that forum and you have one of these vehicles or love it, I would highly suggest that you check it out. A lot of good information on there, and seems like a great group of guys, so, and girls, I would assume. So check out ft86club.com, and we'll go from there. But you can check out, if you're interested in just seeing a little bit about, you know, what I'm about, you can go to my YouTube channel, which is probably where you're at, or you can go to autopia.org. That's AUTOPIA.org, and that is owned by 3D International, the makers of 3D products and HD products, the high definition car care, which is the polish that I'm gonna probably use on this one. So stay tuned. I'm gonna get cranking on this bad boy so I can get done. It's been pouring down rain on me on this nasty, nasty Saturday, but I'm fortunate to be able to work on this beautiful car. So I'm gonna get on it. I just wanted to point out something real quick. I was using the white buff and shine pad with the HD polish, but it was caking up real bad. So I switched to the buff and shine, buff and shine, but the HD green pad. It's a little bit more aggressive than the white, so give me just a little bit more bite. But I switched to Meguiars M205. Seems to be giving me just a little bit of a slicker finish, and it doesn't seem to be caking up as bad. That's just a testament to what I said earlier about if you're going to polish a car, conditions vary, and so will your polish and pad combination. So your detailer needs to make sure that, you know, he tries several different things, because there's not one polish and pad combination or one brand of polishes that's going to be good for every vehicle and every paint type. Alright, I just finished with the polishing. I used Meguiars M205, and that stuff is definitely a pleasure to work with. It didn't cake up at all, and I've used HD polish several times since it came out, multiple times, and it's generally a very good polish. It just was caking up on me today with the crazy humidity outside, but the polishing is all done, and I've wiped the whole car down with isopropyl alcohol twice, and it's prepped, ready for OptiGuard. So I'm gonna get everything OptiGuarded. I've got this all the plastic trim nice and ready to go, and the wheels have been wiped down with alcohol as well. So I'm gonna get right on the OptiGuard process. Damn, she looked good. You can't see the pearl in the paint, which I wish you could. I had a couple of extra lights installed, and the strips that were on the wall lowered during this detail, which is crazy, but we got it done. I may need a couple of more lights, but not a bad lighting room. I'm adding some more lights in here to brighten her up even more, but it's pretty bright, so I'm excited. I still have to put the trim back on, but the wheels have been Opti guarded. It's actually raining right this second, so I'm not gonna dress the tires, and the client is on the way to pick it up. So Opti guarded all of the black plastic trim, all of the trim here, as well as the windows, everything but the windshield, the antenna, front and rear lights, the chrome exhaust tips, the emblems, everything Opti guard. Look at that shine. It has a look that's extremely unique. I love it. The mirrors, I Opti guarded those as well. You can see just the gloss is intense. The polishing did a lot for the car, but again, the Opti guard is extremely durable. And for those of you who don't know the difference between Opti guard and Opti coat 2.0, Opti coat is the consumer version, which does not cure as hard and takes longer to cure. So it's easier for the consumer to use, but still doesn't get as hard as Opti guard. The benefit to the Opti guard is that it cures faster and it cures harder. So with the Opti guard, the one that I use, the professional version of Opti coat 2.0, it cures harder than pretty much any factory clear coat. So you get better scratch resistancy, better bug resistancy. The benefit is tremendous. It looks fantastic. It gives you superior UV protection, and it's what I recommend. Obviously, I think it's fantastic. So you need Opti guard on your vehicle. Opti guard is by far better than Opti coat. Look at that gloss. Look at that shine, people. She is shiny. Of course, it should be. It's a new car, but it's a super cool. I got to get one of these. I'll tell you what, as soon as they release a turbo version, I'm in. Anyway, cool looking car. Nice and glossy. No high spots on the Opti guard, which is important. If you have Opti guard installed, make sure they don't leave high spots. And this is what you got. I'd pull it out for some sun shots, but there's no sun. So thank you so much for watching this video. I appreciate you taking the time out of your day to view my videos and checking out this fantastic car. I am absolutely in love. So check out ft86club.com, which is one of the forums online about these particular cars, and check out autopia.org, which is one of the, well, in my opinion, the best detailing forum on the web. So again, thank you so much for watching this video. Have a great day.